State House is expected to vote on a veto override of Senate Bill 382.
Yeah, that's that controversial, wide-ranging legislation that sets aside funding for Hurricane Helene relief and introduces several changes which impact the Council of State and elections.
Our Michael Perchik has been on this story. He joins us now. And Michael, tomorrow's vote comes on the heels of the Senate's decision.
Joel, Lauren, the Senate passed its override last week, but its prospects in the House are a bit more murky. This after 3 House Republicans initially voted against the bill when it was first introduced. The question tonight on everyone's mind, how are they going to vote for that expected veto override tomorrow?
Forward together.
Advocates gathering in downtown Raleigh Monday night, expressing their anger over Senate Bill 382, with members of the public planning to pack the galleries once again Wednesday.
There's been a lot of constituent and public pressure. Thousands of emails have gone out.
House Democratic Whip Marcia Murray describing the bill as a power grab. It directs $227 million towards disaster relief from the state's savings, but the majority of the bill enacts a series of changes which are completely unrelated, including measures which would weaken the power of the Attorney General, Lieutenant Governor, and State Superintendent, all of which were won by Democrats in last month's election. Further, it would cut down the time to correct provisional ballots from 10 days to just 2.5 days, a move which has sparked concern from elections officials. It would also shift power to name members of the State Board of Elections from the governor's office, set to be held by Democrat Josh Stein, to the auditor's office, which will be overseen by Republican Dave Bullock.
North Carolina would be the only state in the country that does that.
Mitch Kokai is senior political analyst at the John Locke Foundation. Since the bill was introduced as a conference report, no amendments can be made, making it difficult to add a sweetener to appease lawmakers who currently oppose the bill.
If Senate Bill 382 is going to be law, it's basically going to have to come down to getting those 3 Republicans on board, passing that bill. And if you need to promise them something to get them to do that, it probably has to be something that's going to be done in 2025.
All of this happening amidst calls for further federal support in the aftermath of Helene. Wednesday, a group of disaster relief victims, including from North Carolina, are holding a press conference in Washington calling for more action, such as passing block grant funding.
When you're living it day to day and minute to minute, it feels like years in between hours. And it's really difficult to wait as long as we've been waiting to get meaningful help.
Yeah, we did reach out to the 3 House Republicans who voted against this initially. Either they did not respond or simply did not share which way they're leaning towards tomorrow. We also reached out to Speaker Moore's office about that trip to D.C. today. We have not heard back from him either. We will be on Jones Street tomorrow, tracking any and all developments. Expected to be a busy day behind us. In Raleigh, I'm Michael Perchik, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
It'll be interesting for sure. Perhaps a lot of horse trading will be done between now and tomorrow out on Jones Street as Republicans try to get this bill through before the end of the year. Michael Perchik covering it for us. Michael, thanks.